Metro government and TARC are trying to go green and save a little green in the process. We'll tell you all about some of the new ways they're working on that, plus much more coming up on this episode of the 502 Report. Hi, I'm Teresa, and welcome to the 502 Report. False fire alarms can use up valuable time and resources, and they can also cost taxpayers millions of dollars. Now the fire department has a new awareness campaign that can help eliminate some of that waste. If you've ever passed a fire truck and wondered where's the fire, well, 25% of the time there may not be one. That's the percentage of fire runs that prove to be false alarms. And fire services and communities shell out nearly $3 million for these false alarms every year.
That's a lot of money, and it affects all of us, funds that could be spent in a more positive way.
Louisville Fire Department is partnering with other organizations to launch the Alarms or Accidental Alarm Reduction Makes Sense campaign.
We're here today to start an education campaign for the community to help reduce the number of false and nuisance alarms we respond to every year. Because the time that we spend traveling to and investigating a false alarm could delay our arrival at a true emergency.
Public safety announcements for radio and television are also being produced to help get the word out.
We're asking the community to make a conscious effort to have your fire alarm system updated, cleaned, and tested so it will make the right call when you do need us.
It is that time of year.
Colder weather is just around the corner, and Mayor Jerry Abramson wants you to know the Metro government is prepared.
We've worked hard each year to do a little bit better the next year. We've honed our skills in terms of snow and ice removal, continually reviewing what we've done, improving what we've done. We've learned a lot about the component parts, and we think we'll do even better this year.
The city has a nearly 300-member snow team that can spring into action as soon as the first flakes fall.
Everything they've thrown at us so far we've been able to take care of, and I anticipate that they will continue to perform as magnificent as they have in the past this year.
They are prepared to clear over 1,300 miles of road with 169 pieces of equipment and 15,000 tons of salt. The snow plan also includes a brine additive which allows crews to pre-treat roads when temperatures dip into the single digits, an overnight shift for public works, allowing for immediate response time and reducing overtime, and a real-time snow map where citizens can track snow crews' progress in the area by visiting www.louisvilleky.gov. The numbers are in, and Louisville Metro government has been named as among the nation's best credit ratings for city governments. The agencies praise Louisville's local economy because of its deep, diverse economic base, continued population growth, above average wealth, and low debt burden for city government.
Energy improvements at 24 Metro buildings will help save millions of dollars and thousands of tons of carbon dioxide over the next 15 years.
With these systems, many of them are 30 and some of them are approaching 40 years old. And with the new systems, the new controls, we will have up-to-date equipment that will basically not only be more energy efficient, but will also provide a better environment for the workers and the general public using these buildings as we go forward.
As part of the Go Green Louisville initiative, the energy consumption of certain Metro buildings will be reviewed, and then systems like lighting, HVAC, and the building's insulation will be adjusted to reduce the impact on the environment.
Although many of them are extremely attractive, and some of them are quite historic, the reality is in terms of environmental and energy efficiency, they really come up inefficient with great difficulty in terms of costs incurred by the taxpayers.
Over the next 15 years, the city is expected to save more than $13 million, recouping the $9 million ARRA investment. The project will also help create more than 80 jobs. TARC is becoming easier and faster to use for riders, as well as becoming more energy efficient.
Anything we can do to improve public transportation is critical, especially as we continue our economic recovery.
Thanks to a $9 million federal grant, The estimated 7.8 million trips TARC makes across Louisville will become more convenient for riders, as well as helping the environment.
That money represents a direct investment in our community that is going to be a great benefit for all of our residents.
Nearly half of the grant will be spent on 8 new energy-efficient hybrid buses, as well as electronic toll machines.
See how easily it rips as we tear this into strips. And look, we make a strange discovery. The napkin gains complete recovery.
But according to the Arts Council of Louisville, you only have to be a creative person to qualify for their brand new online database, Artsbook USA.
Equity and opportunity for everyone, for all artists of every stripe, sculptors, painters, glass blowers, pastry chefs, everybody, every kind of artist that one could possibly imagine has an opportunity now to have their own website.
So far, hundreds of talented local performers and artists, including dancers, jewelry designers, and glass blowers, are included in this easy-to-find database.
Every artist has the ability and the duty, if they want to communicate with the world, to just get their password, go onto the website, and now the whole world can see what they can do.
The goal is simple: to celebrate art in all forms and help connect artists and their customers.
Making this information available literally to the world is one of the key steps in enabling the artists in our midst to sustain themselves and to give the larger society a better idea of all the truly great artistic achievements of people right in our own backyard.
The entire Arts Council website has also been reorganized to be easier to use and to promote and feature local arts organizations and events. To check out the website or sign up yourself, go to artslouisville.org. Local business owner and Democratic Mayor-elect Greg Fischer is eager to get started. He recently unveiled his transition team, which he says is made up of representatives from all over Louisville.
There are 42 members or so of my team, and they'll help me lay the foundation for an improved city government. They will help me identify new talent for key roles in the mayor's office and the city departments as well. They will help improve our city's economy by developing short and long-term goals for job growth here in our city.
If you're interested in applying for a job with the new administration or learning more about the transition, go to louisvilleky.gov/transition. Fischer takes office January 3rd, 2011.
How are you, sir? Great. How are you?
In honor of Veterans Day on November 11th, Louisville Mayor Jerry Abramson and Governor Beshear recently took the time to pay a visit to some of Kentucky's veterans at the Robley Rex Veterans Affairs Medical Center on Zorn Avenue.
It's a wonderful time to tell veterans how much we appreciate them. We never can really repay the debt that our military men and women that we owe them, but you know, we try to make some down payments on it.
New community gardens and composting systems and fresh picked snacks for students will be a reality thanks to some hard work and the Brightside Naturescape grants.
Just sort of reach down, go into class, take out a strawberry, pop it in their mouth, and roll on, right? Congratulations, Fern Creek High School.
The grants range from $500 to $1,500 each. Yum Brands is helping to make these grants possible. A total of more than $20,000 was recently given out to the fall and spring recipients.
Gardens do so much. They educate, they inspire, and they also feed the hungry. So what you're doing every day is very important. It makes Louisville the best place in the world to live.
In addition to the grants and a photo with the mayor, groups also received a Brightside cookbook.
All the fall groups that are going to receive these awards are focused on building or enhancing vegetable gardens, and therefore we thought it would be appropriate to have the Brightside Community Garden Cookbook available for the organizations that are receiving the checks.
School and neighborhood groups, suburban cities, and nonprofits interested in applying should call 574-2613 or visit brightsideinc.org.
Metro Louisville is now the proud owner of a 45-foot spruce tree, a gift from Thelma and Ben Alley. In mid-November, the tree was cut down from its home on Southern Parkway and transported to Jefferson Square, where it'll serve as a centerpiece for Metro's 30th annual Light Up Louisville celebration on November 26th.
Well, that does it for this episode of the 502 Report. Thanks so much for joining us, and try to catch us next time. Also remember, let's keep it happening, Louisville.
Metro TV, a public service of Louisville Metro government.